Hey guys, Kruznik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We are well into patch 3.5, aka the far edge of fate. We just finished part 1 of the storyline, so we'll be waiting for the next patch to release soon enough. But anyways, so we are now going to continue another storyline that we've been waiting on to finish. And God knows this is going to definitely need my 2 sound bites, the bullshit button, and my brand new soundboard that I got this morning. Well, I didn't get this morning. I got it after Christmas for a discount. But anyways, but yeah, we're gonna get right to it. So we're gonna continue with the Hildibrand quest line. Now, when we last left off in this, Hildibrand had adopted Gigi, who was this black mage-robed mammoth. But we found out a lot about Gigi. In fact, his name is actually Vivi. Yeah, a nod to a previous Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy IX, I believe. So we found out he was a mammoth created for the express purpose of, like, time distortion magic and all that bullshit. But in response to everything, Vivi left Hildibrand and Nashu, and, well, now Hildibrand's kinda iffy about it. But we're gonna talk to Seer, who is the main reason why we're in Ishgard right now. I don't know why we have to talk to him. Why can't we just find Hildibrand in Edelshire? That's where they were. But anyway, I'm not going to bother with that. Let's just get right to it. The proud and the pointy-eyed. Oh, and we met these 3 old fucks the other night. Yeah, go figure. We need to speak, Chris. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since we last spoke, and the results have been rather troubling, to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alag is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale, a great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Alagans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. 'Twas in these texts that I found references to temporal magics once wielded by Alagan mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, much as he restored the Duke's Price's vase. That being said, there is no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before? The very same, every drop returned? Or would it be different water? Or would the water once spilled be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? The Grand Sirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can. But the dead who have entered into Haloni's halls cannot return. They cannot! Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Sharlayan texts in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar known for his study of ancient Alagan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus' former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there. Something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had a mind to summon Inspector Hildibrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Don't look like I have a choice now, do I? Excellent. Then let's be about our business. I saw you! Heretic! I beg your pardon? Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you, Inquisitor Seer! I saw you sneak into the archives and seek out the forbidden tomes! I saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidding knowledge! Oh, for the love of... I did that all for my investigation! Aha! You admit your crimes! That you did secretly, without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tomes! Then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine... You stupid, ignorant! Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world of his wife of heresies? Sorry, messed that up. Let me try that again. Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow! Of trying to guess the great sins of everyone I meet! It's stupid and pointless! And we're better than that, damn it! We're better than that! Whoa. He's cracked. If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors! Well, that all came tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let's depart for Edelshire at once. We need to find an inspector. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. I see there are still people wearing the Halloween outfit. I gotta tell you, this year's gear for holidays have been pretty good, as opposed to other years, where it's just been kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's head to West Edelshire. Holy crap! Hold up! I didn't even take the minute to notice that there was even new stuff. Oh, wow! Dude, holy! This bridge came out pretty nice. Oh, that guy actually lived. He was hanging for his life last time. Oh my... God, that little Umikote. Oh my God, this is becoming like... this place is becoming like really good. It's amazing what... It's amazing what has been done to this place. But anyway, let's oh, here we are. 'Twould seem we arrived too late. Inspector Hildibrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs. They came back briefly to trade jingly shine for supplies and whatnot, you see. And the gobbies ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he had to get after them right away and backtake Gigi. He said he had a duty, if not as an inspector, but as a father. Bugger that! He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave of its own free will, as I recall. I swear, I turned my back on the boy for one bleeding second, and he loses his goddamn mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Don't you think he should try to find him and offer a hand lending? I am rather more concerned about what will happen if the Grand Sirs attack, or worse, kill any of Hraesvalga's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Chris, would you be so kind to assist Mistress Nashu and Julian in their search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to Archimagus Quant's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, know that you need not fear for my safety. Let us just say that our singular experiences together have inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Huh. Could it be that the scrawny little shite's finally found his spine? Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspectors probably went there first to ask after the Grand Sirs. If we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually. Alright, let's head to Tailfeather. Which I keep forgetting where it is. Where is he? Some people have already got the new mount. Right then, I say we split up and make inquiries separately. If you learn anything about the inspector or the Grand Sirs or Gigi, come and tell me. All right. Let's see who we have to talk to. There's someone in here. Oh wait, no. It's probably in the back. Yep. These guardians with the mammoth? They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if the naive fools were serious. Three dragon slayers and a mammoth, eh? I'd call you a mummer if I hadn't seen them come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. Oh, those dust set. Oh, those daft sods. They were for Onyx Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident, by much I recall. Great, which means they're probably in Onyx Shrine trying to start shit. Alright, Nashu, what have you got for me? Well, I heard they were making for Annex Shrine.
Oh, I see. So the Grand Sirs were headed for Annex Shrine. And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either. What are we waiting for? Let's go, let's go!
Ugh. Hate doing high-pitched voices. Alright, let's fly. Let's find those fuckers before they do any damage. But not Sleipnir. There they are. Whoa, what the fuck? The poor unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance to Orland is quite firmly embedded in the earth.
Would you look at that? The inspector sure gave him what for.
That may be, but where did the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth.
Why don't we pull him out and ask? Though, having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank him free. Right, Chris?
Why do I have to do it? That's Hildibrand.
Warning, bullshit alert.
Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look just like the inspector. Just like that man of 1,000 faces back in Uldar.
No, that's Hildibrand, all right. That's no fool in a mother's eyes. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Godbert, man.
Why, hello there, Herr Lord Godbert and Inspector Queer.
And Inspector Seer. I'm sorry, that was not my intention. Okay, let's continue.
How did you end up traveling together?
Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Edmund told me all about his recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation, and a father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he? As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely Archmagus Quan's research notes. I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the Lich Yard. Well, I must confess no more small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the Grand Sirs. But ignominy notwithstanding, I am most grateful for your succor, and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all.
This wouldn't have happened if you waited for us instead of... Wait. Why the hell are you still wearing that rubbish?
An impenetrable disguise when consorting with the criminal elements. Alas, it would seem the Grand Sirs have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait. Do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. By the Fury, not pointy! According to Archmagus Quan's notes, that's a sign Gigi's using too much magic. If he's carry-ons like this, his ether will be expended, and it'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We must catch up to the Grand Sirs at once! Do you know where they're headed? All I heard was that they were keen to slay dragons. They are bound for the Churning Mist, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Needhog. I already killed Needhog. Really? That all happened? Huh. I meant the other one, Heavensward. Heavensward? Fury, take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve? By the looks of it, they hope to achieve another Dragon Song war. Well, let's see if we can turn back time. Hildibrand wishes to entreat your aid in a matter of grave import. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask all you to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Sir's machinations. You know, there really is no need. There's really no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help.
I, Nashu, faithful assistant, maker of explosives extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing.
Capital! I knew I could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi. Thankfully for us, I can teleport to Zenith. Man, this place still looks a wreck. I would have thought they would have changed that about now. Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Sirs is at hand. It would seem my wounds are more serious than I thought. I fear I am in no condition to confront our foes. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self.
Don't you worry. I've got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give her baby boy a massage?
Oh, my dearest Mummy. Mother dearest, I would not impose upon you. Not when my ever-loyal associate Chris stands ready to minister to my muscles. Wait, what?
Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy take care of little Hildy's hats.
My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Chris handle it. I can personally testify to the healing talents of his strong yet tender fingers. Ugh.
If that's the way of it, I'm counting on you, Chris.
Why do I have to do this? Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before. Why do you hesitate? Have we done this time and time again? Oil me up, man! Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now! Knead it into my flesh! Knead as you have never kneaded before! The furious kneading! I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urge you to excessive force. Nay, you are in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold, my son. Though your passion is renewed, you may yet be spurred to greater feats of Mandevillian strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Mandeville. Salamanderville! To you, my son, now become a proud father, I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamanderville? Could it be that the legends were true? Your muscles shall shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns! No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily it is so, for by its grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come, Chris. Take this oil and help Hildy become the Mandeville man he was meant to be.
Why me? Why me?
I am ready for my final oiling, Chris. This is such bullshit. Ooh. Oh, the Salamanderville. How it flows into every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me. Massage me with all your might. This is just so wrong. Yes. Yes! That's the spirit! I can feel it building and rising! Rising! Ugh. Why do I have to do this? Ugh. Such passion! Such fervor! I am the Inferno unbound! The Tempest unleashed! But I have not yet begun to pose! Once more, with feeling! Oh great, it's that long-winded one. I am Amanda. Mandeville Man! This is so not going in the portfolio. Ha! That Salamanderville is... My word. I've never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, Father, Chris, 'twas your oils and your strong yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I am a gentleman inspector reborn! Onward to Zenith! No matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the Grand Surge can do naught to stop me! This is the most disturbing shit I have to deal with. Alright, let's do this shit. What, just the four of us? No Julian, no Godbert? I mean, they've been on this journey. Well, they actually gained their youth. Holy fuck. Grand sirs, I have come for my son!
Oh, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay.
There is no need for any of this! The war is over!
But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood. And we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo with eternity.
You would doom countless innocents for glory? No! I won't allow it! Over my dead body! Far be it from us to deny you, then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end! Oh. The fuck is this? They're just bombarding him with everything. I will say that was a killer cutscene, but seriously, that was kind of bullshit. Have faith, my love. He is our son. Gigi, my beautiful boy. Pray, do not look on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you back home to our gazebo.
Stop calling me that! My name is Vivi! Vivi! I remember everything! My powers, my purpose, my grandpapa Quan! I made them young again, but it's not enough! I need more! More! I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back!
I'm sorry, Gigi, but no you cannot. Grandpapa Quan is no more. He's right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporeal form and breathe life into it. But his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach.
That's not true! I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan. Even you, Papa Hildy.
Please, Gigi, you have to stop! If you keep using your power, you'll die!
I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered.
Really? As they should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's... What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world. To make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the Inspector. Because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised is, in its own way, right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor dear. And for this self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger. In your heart, you knew there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration.
Then what about the Grand Sirs? Why was I able to make them young again?
All you truly knew of them was the stories they told. Wondrous tales of daring do by heroes in the prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such.
That's all they ever talked about. When they were young and free and full of fire.
At first, Archmagus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world. No longer a mere mammoth, but a friend, family, his only family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality.
But I still lost my memories in the end.
He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world. Afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memory from you after all. To protect you. But despite his best efforts, something remained. Something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archmagus Quan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free!
Free? Free? To do what?
Whatever you like, Gigi. Don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life. A new story all your own.
This has all been very, very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't at any rate. We have suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you are so perfectly positioned...
Shit. Oh, here we go.
I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Quan and Gigi, son of Hildibrand Heliodor Maximand in Mandeville, and this is my story!
Well, he actually prevented it from happening. What the fuck happened? The pillars. It's like they never fell. But is Vivi alright? Oh, don't tell me Vivi's dead. Don't make this like Final Fantasy IX. Please don't make this like Final Fantasy IX. It's too sad. It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. He made us all as we once were, as we were meant to be.
After all that gallivanting about I get bugger all! What about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old!
Such a fine day! Never have I squatted with such perfect form! I may as well have reached my physical peak!
Ha! What rot! At your age, you daft sod! You look foolish!
You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance.
That was our second chance. To relive our glory days.
It was all rather silly, though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad, growing old. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris. Hmm?
You're a blind, bloody fool, gone spot.
I say, am I dead again?
Quite alive, Inspector, along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The Grand Sirs are also in our custody.
That's my boy! Where is the little tag anyway?
Gigi embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us.
I see. If that's what he wanted, then I could not be happier for him. I'm sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way.
What do we do now, Inspector?
Is it not obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us, with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for cases, perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day, we shall meet young Gigi again.
I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I see that. We're proud of the man you've become.
And I am proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, he started shit. I don't think that's going to... Yep, that shit ain't gonna fly.
Gracefully, was it?
And off with the frying pan! I feel we have a failure to communicate! Here it comes. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
There he goes again! Wait for me, Inspector! Wait! Ugh.
Hark! What is that curious light? What is that curious light I spy in the far eastern skies? And this oh so familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there till we meet again! And there he goes. And we probably won't see him until Stormblood. Thank the 12. I thought he buried Gigi. I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead.
That's right! So dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about.
He's fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his ether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient ether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. Well, at least all's well that ends well, right? I guess. As for these three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead.
A most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Oh, yes. It was my duty! After everything I said to that young Inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in a gaol and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. So go to Edelshire and live in Hildy's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Full glad I am to accept your offer. I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down.
'Twas a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. Oh, thank God that's pretty much over. Are we gonna have another one of those end scenes, or is that just not happening? Nope, that is certainly not happening. Thank the 12. Oh, wait. Oh, we still have to speak to Seer. Weird. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the grand source to Lord Godbert, and for me to see to Inspector Hildibrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Edelshire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine that it'll take long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Alright, let's meet him in Edelshire. Whoops, wrong place. How do I always do that? I always seem to teleport into the wrong area, and then I realize my mistake and go to the right one. Why do I always do that? And it's raining in Edelshire, as usual. Oh, whoa! Oh, wait, no. I thought he had done some modifications to it, but nope.
Okay, let's see what Seer's doing. Looking back on the course I've run, it's hard not to think of the man I was and feel ashamed. Before I took on this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Fury, take me. What a fool I was. If I hadn't met you, and the Inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job. Nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth. The whole truth. One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having to flee Ishgard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, I am now free to start a new life here in Edelshire as a consulting inspector. Ha, but enough of that. There's someone I would like you to meet. Lord Godbert made some modifications, as you can see. His smaller size should allow him to absorb ether much more effectively over time. We thought that if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. If I can turn back time, quest complete. Now do we get an end cutscene, or is that just not happening anymore? Nope, we got it. Let's see. Alright, let's see it. Huh? Oh. Oh, wow, they actually did credits for this one. Oh my god, they got Seer in the freaking those outfits. All the credits are in Eorzean script, so well, the Grandsires. That's Edmond de Forton. You notice they don't put the warrior GG. What the? Hildibrand will return. Next expansion. Thank the 12. And with that, we unlock the achievement, That Is What You Are. And we have completed the Hildibrand quest line. Finally. I could not stand another minute dealing with that shit. But of course we'll have to deal with that shit next time when Stormblood comes out. But in return, we did get an awesome new GG minion, which we will pull out right now. Wherever it is, there he is. Let's see if we poke him, what'll he do? Where's my poke emote? How about we greet him? I'm trying to wait to see what he does. He shakes his head. That's about it. Yeah. Oh, well. We also got another, I believe we got a new title out of the mix. Yep. Gigi's best friend. Well, that's gonna be it for the Hildibrand questline. I'm gonna take a quick break to upload a couple episodes and get finished with this. When we return, we'll be back in Ishgard to do one more important quest line. Until then, Cruise the Gex out.